Okay, so hello and welcome to day 13 of my 12-day or longer channeling challenge, where I try to channel every day and see what comes through. I was just in contact with my guides and I talked to them, and they said that there will be, they said a smorgasbord of people will be coming through today. But there are three beings, the Hathors, Lila, who was my aunt, and also Alpha from Alpha Centauri. So those are the three that will be coming through today, day 13. So let's begin. We are here, we are the Hathors, here with a message of love as usual, as always. Today our message is related to something that our channel is dealing with these days. You see, in his channeling, he finds that when he writes and channels, automatic writing, he gets a lot more information. This is because he's a natural writer, and his writing abilities have been developed over time. However, he finds that in the spoken channeling, just like we're doing now, that he isn't able to go deeper into concentration. He isn't able to get a lot of information across, or as much information as he does in the automatic writing. And this is what we'd like to talk to you about today. We've told him before that it's a blockage in his throat chakra. It's a blockage here. It's about boundary issues, and it's also about speaking his truth. We commend him on his ability now to speak his truth in this platform. And this is the first step for him of breaking out of that barrier. And as he keeps continuing breaking out of it and making these videos, he will develop this ability to channel more deeply and longer channelings. And we would like all of you also to challenge yourself, not just to channeling, to whatever it is that you need to do. Painting that picture, making that call, writing that letter, riding that horse, driving that car, driving that airplane. Whatever it is, we'd like you to take the first step. And just like our channel here, there may be blocks. He has quite a block here in his throat chakra. So it's kind of a miracle that we are coming through today and have been coming through. So we challenge you to break through your blockages today. Okay, so I'm back. So that was the Hathors message. And yes, my Aunt Lila wants to come through. A few days ago, in my automatic writing, I talked to my Aunt Lila, who passed away when I was quite young. She had diabetes, and I remember when I was a kid that both of her legs had to, she didn't have either leg, so both of her legs were cut off. But I do remember, even when I was quite a young kid, I remember that she was a lot of fun to be around, and I asked my family about her, and she was a very interesting woman. So she had diabetes, and even though she would have these wild parties, and she'd drink way too much, and so she was living the life that she wanted to live. She was quite a free spirit, especially for that era. So anyway, she came in yesterday, and she was talking to me, and she told me that she had been asked by a family member to look over me after she passed, which was kind of interesting. And she's saved my life more than a few times, which is quite interesting. So anyway, well, let's bring her through. Aunt Lila. Hello, dears. Hello, Jason. Hello, everyone. I'm Lila. You can call me Aunt Lila. Everyone else does. I came through today and I came through yesterday to give you a message. One of love, as all messages are. Yesterday I came through to your channel. Jason, my nephew. And I commended him on being able to listen to me. You see, it's not easy for us looking over you, looking after you, when you don't look for our signs or when you ignore our signs. It's not an easy job. So I commended him on his ability now to talk to me directly. It saves me so much work, and it saves so much time in his life. And this is something that we would like to talk to you about, the people out there who are listening. You all have people who are looking over you on this side. They are trying desperately to give you clues and hints and signs and anything they can do to guide you in the right direction. But as you know, in your society, you are programmed to not listen to us, for the most part. But we would like to ask you, and I would like to ask you on behalf of myself and all of the other helpers that are out there, to listen a little bit more to us. Because we're there. We're always there. Trust me. With your channel in front of you, he has gone through many dangerous, thrilling situations, and I have been there to pull him out. And if he had listened, we would have avoided most of those situations. Life would have been so much easier. He would say, of course, that his life would be so much less interesting, but that is so much far from the truth. The closer that you get to where you are meant to go, the more interesting it gets, the more interesting the ride goes. So that is my request on behalf of myself and the other guides that are out there helping, guarding. Please try to listen to us at least a few times. All right. So that was my Aunt Lila with her message from the guardian angels of the world, or of that world. Please listen to them a little bit more. All right. And finally, the final channel is Alpha. Alpha is from Alpha Centauri. He is a guide that has come through to me many times, and I've actually written a book with him and the Hathors and Esmeralda, where he taught about singing from your chakras. There's a yoga technique where you sing from your chakras, the bija mantras, and each chakra has a specific syllable. For example, my throat, the one that needs the most work, is ham. So the Sanskrit seed syllable is ham. So you would sing ham and imagine the energy coming from your throat. And what he taught me was combining the chakras to singing from more than one chakra at once, which is a pretty intense thing. It takes practice, but when you're able to do it, it's a very intense experience. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, it's in the book that I wrote with him. I'll put the link below. So anyway, Alpha is from Alpha Centauri, and he is, if I'm not mistaken, me. I am him and he is, So, here we go. Hello everyone, I am Alpha. Alpha from Alpha Centauri. I'm sending you love and blessings from Alpha Centauri. Our planet has gone through many changes, as your planet has. And we have learned much from your planet about our planet. In fact, the things that have happened on your planet have helped us to save our own planet. So we thank you, and we are eternally grateful for everything that all of you are doing. I came through today to give you a message of peace. A message that even in the most difficult of times, there is peace. This world that you see around you can sometimes become very, very stressful, trust me. On my home planet, I lost everything. On my planet, we were at war. We were at war with the sea dwellers, the mermaids. We were at war for so long that we had no idea why we were at war, but we were at war. There was a deep hatred, a deep, deep hatred. And there was a medicine. There was a medicine that was going around. This is similar to your planet. There was a medicine that everyone was coerced to take. And I didn't take the medicine. My family did, though. My wife, my 2 daughters, they took the medicine. And I lost them all. I lost all of them. They were washed away. The flood, the giant flood, washed away everyone who took the medicine. I was left alone, entirely alone on my planet. I thought I was the last of my race. It was just me on my planet and the mermaids. But from help from some of you on your planet, I learned to overcome my difficulties, to overcome my hatred of the mermaids, and to talk with them. And they taught me so much about our planet, and they showed me the other living members of my race. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for you on Earth, I would have never known that. I would have been stuck on the beach, staring off into nothingness, wasting away. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And in this gratitude, I want to offer all of you something. There is not much that I can offer. Only my knowledge, only what I've learned. So even if your life, even if many of the people around you get washed away, even at the bottom of the deepest, deepest despair, there is hope. There is hope. There is always hope. I'd like to teach you the method that I taught our channel here, a method that we learned on our planet, a method of singing from more than one chakra, a method of singing from all of your chakras. So for all of you who are suffering, who are in need of hope, I offer you this method. It's very simple. There's nothing to it. Very, very simple. I'll start with the one that people most need, the heart. Singing from your heart. The method is simple. Sing from your heart. Pick a note, any note, and imagine that energy coming from your heart. Then pick a note. Imagine it coming from your throat. And then finally pick a note and imagine it coming from your third eye. Sing all of these 3 notes until you feel comfortable with them. And finally, I want you to sing a note that combines all 3 at the same time. Again, I say this seems very, very simple. But the power that will come from this, and the release that will come from this, is what you all need. So I leave you this as my gift of gratitude. I wish there was more that I could give you, but for now this is all I have. Blessings. Alright guys, so that was Alpha, and yeah, it was kind of a emotional message. So, well, thank you for coming in and listening to day 13, and ciao.